What's going on YouTube? This is the Uber Trading bringing you a brand new video. First of all, I just want to thank everybody again for the support on my last couple of videos. Really appreciate that. It was a lot of fun opening those game promos, and those are off at PSA now, so I will be sure to give you an update once those return. So today, I have a very special video for you. I'm unboxing what I would say is probably my most rare Yu-Gi-Oh product. So this, for those that don't know, if you can't tell by looking at the ominous brown box, this is a Upper Deck Duelist League kit. So these were actually distributed to Toys R Us locations in the early 2000s for the Duelist League that was held at Toys R Us events. This is how you would obtain some of the promo cards like Toon Goblin Attack Force, Toon Gemini Elf, Buster Blader Super Rare, cards like that came out of the Duelist League series. These kits are basically extinct. I have not personally seen any in the sort of complete form that I have them in, so really excited to unbox this for you guys today. Hopefully this is something that you haven't seen before and gives you a little bit of insight. So if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on this video, hit me with the subscribe, and let me know down in the comments below, first of all, what's your favorite item that we unboxed today? And then what would you like to see me open next? I have a lot of cool stuff that is a little bit unique, and hopefully we can showcase it on the channel. So without further ado, I'm going to crack this open and show you guys what is inside. So I have actually several Duelist League kits. Each of them contains different promo cards, different materials on the inside. I want to showcase one that I have that is, I would say, in the most complete condition. It's only missing a couple of items, which I'll talk about. I do also have a fully sealed Duelist League kit. It looks a little bit different than this. It's in a white box, which I'll showcase at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around for that. But this is the kit that I have. So we're going to open it up here. And for those of you that have not ever seen these before, they come with a couple of cool items. So first and foremost, as we're digging into this box, you're going to notice a pretty large stack of manuals. These are Millennium manuals. The Millennium manuals were given to players that were participating in the events, and the purpose behind these was to give them challenges to complete during the actual duels. So, you know, in this case, you could see summon a monster with 2,000 or more defense. And the reason that there's these white circles is that when you would complete one of these challenges, they would come by and they would stamp the challenge indicating that you completed it. So these are actually manuals. They have a bunch of challenges on them. And the cool part about them is they do actually expand into this really neat poster. So this is, and I'll lift my phone here so you guys can see, but this is a pretty large poster that it expands out into. And every single manual that's in these kits expands out into that type of a manual. So they're super cool. And again, they were given out to the kids when they would enter the tournament. Now, this kit is actually missing, I think, like 2 manuals that should come with 100. So I'm going to actually take the rest of the manuals out of the box. So I'll do that, and I'll cut to afterwards. Okay, now that all the manuals are out of the box, we're going to move on to the next item. So there's actually several additional items that are inside of this kit, which I want to make sure to showcase. The next one is going to be pins. So this is a completely sealed bag of Duelist League pins, and each kit comes with different pins that have different designs. This one is pretty classic because it just has the Yu-Gi-Oh logo, Yu-Gi-Oh trading card. These pins don't reference the Duelist League, which is pretty interesting. Most of the pins that I have actually do mention Duelist League somewhere on them. Interestingly, it also has a sticker on here, but this entire bag is fully sealed. I believe that you get somewhere between like 50 to 100 pins. You get 100 pins in a bag. So 100 pins in each bag. And that is the second item that's in there. The third item, which I find very interesting, is a sealed deck of common cards. And you'll notice that this particular deck is RDS, the Rise of Destiny. And I did actually, in one of the kits, I had an Elemental Energy sealed deck, and I opened it, and it is literally just a deck filled with commons. It is all, this deck would be all random Rise of Destiny commons, and for that reason, not too much sense in opening it, but really, really interesting that they had this, and the reason for it was when you'd enter these Duelist League tournaments, they would give you some of the common cards to use in your deck or for challenges and things like that. So a full sealed RDS deck of commons. So super interesting. And then probably the coolest thing in the kits, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen, are the promo cards. So this particular kit, you do get 2 sealed promo packs filled with whatever the promo card is for that particular kit. So this was for DL5, and that would be Restructure Revolution. Each kit contains, I believe it's 25 or 50 cards. You get 25 cards per pack. So this particular kit has 25 of each of the Restructure Revolution. Most of them only have 1 pack, unfortunately. So the place that I got this from, the person ran the Duelist League at the Toys R Us. So a lot of the kits that he had, they had opened the packs, to give them out to kids. So they didn't have too many sealed packs. Now, the next few pieces are some of my favorite, actually. This is going to be more like promotional materials that also came inside of the kits. And remember, these were sent directly to the Toys R Us stores from Upper Deck back in the day. So being able to have a fully sealed, full kit is really cool. Never thought I would ever own one. So these materials are really cool. So the next item is actually an instruction pamphlet. This is actually from a rubber band that was on there that like solidified, so it's kind of gross. But this is neat. This is actually instructions for the store manager. So you can see that this one, the official start of the Duelist League program is July 3rd of 2004. And the kits contain enough material for 100 customers. So these are instructions for the store manager on how they would run the event, what materials were contained inside of the Duelist League kit. So yeah, you can see 100 variant common cards, 100 pins, 50 prize cards, and you'll get a sneak peek here of what we're going to look at here in a bit. But a lot of really cool things inside of these kits. So you also do get the posters, which we'll talk about in a bit. And again, this is just neat. It's instructions to the store manager that walk them through how exactly to run the league. Okay, and then one other thing that is on the sheet that I haven't shown you yet actually is the stamper. So the kit does contain a sealed stamper. Again, this is what they would use to stamp the booklets when the kids completed the challenge. So that's pretty cool. And then we have a couple more items in here. The next one is a couple of promotional flyers. So these would be hung up in the Toys R Us building somewhere to indicate the date and time that the league happens. So that's pretty cool. There are a couple of those Duelist League kit flyers. So those are very neat. Okay. And then one thing I think is super, super cool is that each of these kits contained 3 posters. So we showed you the pamphlet or the booklet that expanded, and at the bottom of the kit, the store also received 3 of these amazing, beautiful Duelist League posters. So this is to give you an idea of the size. There's nothing on the back, it's just blank. But each kit contains a different variant of poster. This one has, and they each have 3 of the same exact ones. So there's 3 of that poster inside of this kit. And each Duelist League kit contained a different poster. So I'm actually going to show you guys, but I have a pretty good collection of the Duelist League. So those 4 elongated posters are all from the Duelist League kits that I personally own. I personally think the Cyber End Dragon is probably the coolest one, but they all have different artwork. Usually they replicate whatever the manual was, or the booklet that you give out to the kids. So super neat. And each of those were contained inside of the kit. So that's the contents of the inside of the open Duelist League kit. I do want to quickly showcase to you guys the sealed kit that I have. I might possibly open it in a future video. We'll see, because I'm not 100% sure what the promo card is on the inside. I have a decent idea, but I'm not 100% positive. So I'm going to show you guys what that kit looks like. Kind of interesting to see the difference between this one and that one. All right, we are back with the additional kit. So this is super cool. This is probably, I would say, the rarest item in my collection. Is it the most valuable? Maybe not, but I would definitely say it's the most rare item I have ever seen. I have never seen, and I do not know anybody else that has a completely sealed duelist league kit. So to give you guys some cool info here, this kit comes in a white box, and interestingly, they print duelist league demo contents on the outside of the box along with the date that the kit was issued for. And it's pretty cool because you can see, I don't have the tracking, like the label of, that has the information on it, but I do have a couple of kits where it has a tracking label on it that is addressed to the Toys R Us location that these were sent to. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you can see that it was to be delivered by June 13th of 2005. So this kit in particular is completely sealed. You can see that the Upper Deck logo has not been breached at all. So this is like a tamper seal that they put on the outside of the box that has not been breached at all. So this is a completely sealed Duelist League kit. The person that I bought it from actually had 2 boxes, the exact same one, Duelist League April 2nd, 2005. And he did have 2 that were both sealed, and it had the same master tracking number, the FedEx master tracking number on it. He did open his kit, and his kit had the Toon Goblin Attack Force promo card. So I do assume that this kit also has the Toon Goblin Attack Force. But given the rarity of these being sealed, I'm not really prepared to open it currently. But I do believe that it's likely that the promo card is the Toon Goblin Attack Force. So this is a sealed Duelist League kit. And if you ever are buying these, if you ever happen to see one sealed, the key difference that you're going to notice is definitely going to be in this Upper Deck sticker. You can very clearly tell when this has been opened because the blue of the Upper Deck logo like goes over the opening of the box. So that's probably the easiest way to tell. But yeah, that's what and a lot of the kits look different. Some of them are white, some of them are brown, like the one I showed earlier. But typically they have the same sort of content. So super interesting product. Really, really happy and excited to own this. And let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. A lot of people haven't really seen these products before, so love to be able to shed some light and give you guys a little bit of a preview. So once again, make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed what you watched. Let me know down in the comments below what you want to see next. And as always, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel quite a bit. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future content. So thank you guys. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.